like history.
You know, they doing their best to not get on my nerves, but
Wait,
you know, they
you
still. I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay. What grade?
7th grade.
Oh,
Baltimore City.
Baltimore City.
7th grade. Middle school was so bad. Middle school was so bad. I was so bad in 7th grade for no reason.
Yeah, they are.
I was so bad.
You already know they trying Imani. They trying her patience.
They don't. But you know what's crazy? Like they don't really be. They respect me. Like they don't be trying me.
They fear you.
They get that.
Nah,
energy.
it ain't fear. It ain't fear. It's like.
And you can feel that energy with somebody though. Like,
I'm not. Yeah, they know when I first talk to
somebody.
them. Like, okay, she ain't gonna really be pushing over or nothing like that. So
Yeah.
I feel it.
they're not gonna do too much. I love them though.
I hear you. I hear you. All teachers loved us.
Right.
Still gave us ISS.
For real.
They was calling parents all the time. All the time.
Well, welcome to Relentless Reasons. I'm your host, Amiri Fannin, here with my co-host, Nino Robinson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
And we got a special guest here, the
Yep.
strongest womanist on the East Coast.
I know, that's right. Talk about it.
It's your girl Imani, Queen Imani. You know how that go. But what's up with y'all?
Nothing much,
I'm
man.
happy to be here.
That's good. We happy to have you.
Happy to have you.
of course.
Shout out to Gadget for the videography.
Yes, sir.
You good over there?
I'm good. I'm great.
All right. Well, Imani, I don't really have too much of an icebreaker question. We're already familiar with one another, so
Right.
Wait, but I'm not too familiar though.
Okay.
So I graduated from North Carolina A&T.
Okay. What year?
2017.
Same year I graduated.
December,
gotcha.
December. I'm teaching now in Baltimore City. I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. So I went to A&T, born and raised A&T bred. Mama went to A&T, Aggie family.
Yeah, my mother did too.
Yeah.
You
So
know how that go.
it's in the family, yeah.
Right.
Man, don't remind me. My aunts be all over the place come G-Ho.
What?
Yes.
G-Ho been a thing, like, in our family.
Word.
Yeah.
Even prior.
Yeah.
Mine
See, my mom and dad, they went to Central. They went to the other school.
See?
Down the block.
Dang.
So, yeah, I know.
Wait, so why you go to A&T then?
Right.
Engineering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Central don't got engineering.
Yeah.
And plus, I got family members that went to A&T.
Well, I know they was heated.
Yeah, my parents was in
Nah, they weren't heated when they saw that full ride.
Oh, that.
They got a full
ride.
They was like,
They was like,
okay, I'm buying stuff out the window.
Where A&T don't get full rides too many people.
Well, I got the alumni joint. What's the national alumni?
I only know you and Diamond that got scholarships from A&T.
Oh, that's just an athletic scholarship.
Yeah, that's just that, of course.
Or Dowdy does.
Yeah,
Dowdy's
Dowdy.
program.
Yeah.
So, man, Imani, I don't know, like, if you've been watching what we've been doing, but, you know,
I have been watching.
we want to kind of, like, cater this to, like, the relationships, but we want to kind of get a female's perspective.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we know you be destroying us all the time. like why are men trash? That's what I want to know. I saw that episode specifically.
Nah, men are not trash as a whole. Trash men are trash, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Trash men
And
trash.
when I clock a man on it, it's like, oh no, we not like that. That's the difference. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, your
It's not
co-host
all of
sounded
them.
like they was...
Well, because honestly,
They don't like men or something? Like that?
no,
I don't know. The male co-host, it sounded like she was...
Well, what it
Getting into them.
is behind the scenes, like, if they could run over me, they would. Not saying they want to do that, but
Really?
not saying they want to do that. And those my boys, like, no disrespect, but like, if I let them just say what they wanted to say, they would. And I don't let them say what they want to say.
Well, what did they say?
Wait, so do they have a problem with that when you don't let them say what they want to say?
I don't think so now.
Right.
But like when we first met, I feel like they probably like, who she thinks she is.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not gonna let you say nothing off the wall.
Yeah.
What do you consider off the wall, though, as a woman? Like, because I've seen a lot of things.
It just depends on the context, right?
Okay.
Like you gotta give me an example. Because I mean, it's
I
so
don't
many.
know,
Right?
because
So,
women in this area
it's so
are
many
different
things.
than somebody that's a
Like,
Southern.
What if they talk to you like one of their mans? Are you cool with that? Because like,
Nah,
I be talking to my mans, I'm like, nah, nigga, shut up.
No, I'm
Like-
cool with that. Like, no, I'm cool with it. I think, like, for example, like, if I'm telling you something, right, for example, if I'm telling you something and you just don't disagree with me, I mean, you just don't agree with me, all of a sudden you talk to your man, now all of a sudden you agree with him, and I said the same thing.
Okay.
It's like, I'm clocking you on that because, you
gotcha.
didn't listen to it when it came from a woman.
Because then you're starting to think,
Yeah.
because it's you're a woman. That's the only reason.
And
why
I noticed all types of stuff like that.
Oh.
I noticed that.
So that same energy you give to men, do you give to women? Like if you see your sister acting up, do you have that same energy?
Bruh, no.
Or get swept under the rug?
They be like the three blind mice, bro.
I do.
Like,
I
ain't see nothing.
Well, I do, but I don't like to clock women in front of men. Like I do it behind their back.
You need
so,
I might give you a look, but
you know you full.
I'm sorry. I just have a feeling about like coming at another woman in front of a man.
About doing wrong to another man?
Depends on the extent. Like if it's something outlandish, like killing somebody or something.
Killing? Why you gotta be that? You jumped out the window with that.
But like, I mean,
be that.
Oh hell no!
I just don't like it, y'all. I don't like it, y'all.
If you know your homegirl cheating on somebody, you ain't gonna say nothing.
And you know he a good dude,
right?
Like an upstanding.
What am I gonna say? Am I gonna go and tell him that? You talking about like a homegirl?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell her boyfriend that.
Even better. What if that dude is your man too? What if you're cool with him and you're cool with her? Then what?
I can't do it, y'all.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You don't even wait. You don't even wait a relationship to see who you know longer.
Well, first of all, to that first point, I don't like getting into situations like that. Period. Because that's messy. That's first thing.
I don't either.
It's hard for me to put myself in a situation like if I see you doing some wrong, I'm not about to go back to your man and be like, you know, your girl was out here with other. Like I'm just not. That's not me.
Imani, if you saw your dude,
but you know what? I'm gonna talk
wrong,
to her like, yo, like what's going on, sis? Like I would talk to her about it.
What if he specifically asks you? And that's your
Mine is
like y'all went to elementary school.
You know why that's foul? You know why that's foul?
You know
that's foul? Because if Nino's my man's, right, and I know he got a girlfriend, and I know he out here wilding, I'm gonna be like, yo, what you doing? Like my friends, because they know how serious I take relationships, they know not they can't even do certain things. They know not to even bring up to me if I know you got a girlfriend.
So they about to get that.
And you didn't introduce me to her, and now we got a rapport. Like
I know, I get it, but you're going back to the girl and telling on your man.
No. When I say correct him, I mean like in public, like you would the man. Like you correct your old boy.
I'm gonna correct her, but I'm not gonna go back to her man.
Oh no. We ain't telling you to backtrack. We telling you like the same energy you gave your peoples on the podcast. Like
I mean, I'll give some energy.
Some. You hear this?
See, you gotta keep that same energy.
I'm gonna keep some of that energy. Honestly. It's hard, y'all. It's
Why is it hard?
I think
men check men every day.
I have no problem doing that. I do it often. I do it often.
I don't know.
See, she know us, but she don't know us.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, of course, there's exceptions to the rule, but
nah, you can't have 1 foot in on a principle and then 1 foot out on a principle. Like,
so you're basically saying I should. How I clock a man if he's doing something, I need to clock a woman the same as that way.
Hell yeah.
I get you. Like, I agree with that. I'm just not going to do it in front of a man. Because I feel funny about when women do that. Because a lot of times it's coming from a place of like, y'all heard of pick me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's, if we trying to be real.
So you saying that's like
that's how I think about it.
If a woman sees a man, if her woman's man cheats, right? Instead of addressing the dude, she addresses the female.
Yes, the woman.
That's what I'm saying. In this instance, the girl is wrong. So instead of like you shouldn't check the boyfriend. It would be like you shouldn't even go back to him. You should be just checking her.
Right? Yeah, that's what I think I misunderstood. Like, I'm going to check her.
Okay.
I'm just not going to say nothing to him.
Y'all are saying the same thing.
I'm not going to do that.
Whew.
Yeah, no.
I was about to say, yo, he's gonna let her walk wild.
Everything came full circle. We all talking about the same.
I definitely would.
Flip this table, yo.
I definitely will say something to her. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Just not in front of another man.
So, question then: Do you ever think women should shoot their shot at a man?
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah.
That's a first.
You think so?
I think it's a man's job to pursue a woman.
No, I think so
what?
Too, but I'm not mad.
Nah.
Like, if a girl wants a dude, like, Go get him.
Yeah, don't be timid for what?
You know how.
But of course,
Right.
it's not necessarily the norm. But
It's not because the man's supposed to pursue. But I think I always said it's the man's job to pursue.
Yeah.
It's the woman's job to throw the energy.
Okay.
That's always been.
I can agree with that, but
Yeah.
I think more. Honestly, bro, there's a lot more women out here shooting their shots now.
Up here.
yeah, it's.
I mean, period.
But period.
Like in general.
I mean, in college, yeah, but
Like,
that's college.
I'll say
outside of college in the South, like I've heard women say verbatim, if the man is not man
The
enough
South
to
is
come talk to
different.
me
The
and
South is
have a
different.
conversation, he's not the one.
More women have shot their shot than I shot mine. Personally.
But you light skinned.
What does that mean? That means nothing, bro. That means nothing. But
Nah, I feel that.
I will say though, the quality don't shoot their shot too much.
Because they know they work.
The quality don't shoot their shot too much.
Yo, the woman don't leave her throne if she know the work. If she know the work.
That's
Okay.
true.
She don't.
Nah, that's
I've heard
very
women in the
true.
South
That's
say like,
very
"Yo,
true.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm sitting right here until the man that's supposed to be with me comes to me and just has
I
a
think
conversation."
that's petty.
Everywhere, it's not like it is up here.
Cause now we getting outside of sex, and we gonna start talking about like the personality traits of the person. What if she's more extroverted than him and he's introverted? Then what? Where do you go from here? You still gonna sit there because you feel like it's his job, but he may be a shy person and you're more outgoing.
But
you can easily go over there and talk to that man.
But on the flip side of that coin, that's a safety and security thing probably in a woman's mind. Like you got to think about that like that too. Like if he's not safety and secure in himself to go approach the woman, how is he gonna protect me in marriage?
Who's more afraid of getting curved, men or women?
Women.
I think
You
men.
think so?
Men get curved all the time.
But women can approach.
You're right. No. Hold on. Let me rephrase.
Okay.
Who is worse at taking the curve, men or women? Men.
For sure.
For sure.
But that's not even easy. Cause
You really thinking about it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Men.
And plus,
I feel
women,
like-
if you get rejected, you probably got 5 more dudes that's just gonna come.
They may not be the ones you want, but you still have.
You got the option.
True.
But there's men that actually like kill women
Yeah.
for getting curved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Men
the
take
thing.
it
That's the
awfully.
thing. Yeah.
But to bring this whole
That's what I'm
thing
saying.
full circle, men are worse at taking the curve, but we always have to initiate the conversation. But if women take it better, y'all can easily just step out, be like, hey, let me get your number.
Well, some women don't take rejection well either.
But to that, like, I
internally.
feel like,
Probably.
like, no disrespect, but men are like easy. So like, you don't know if you really going like, if you really going
think
like,
so?
yeah.
You think so?
Men are easy to get.
I don't know about that one.
You know why? 'Cause we visual.
Come on.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about
Maybe
that
not
think-
to you, but overall, like, if a girl is gonna approach a dude, most dudes are not gonna deny her, even if they don't really like her.
one. You think so?
I
Well,
think so.
I think
You get what I'm saying?
Are you saying we easier because it's visual and is like the visual thing is like the most easiest to like grasp, I guess? Whereas
Maybe
a
it's
woman, you
'cause-
have to grab the mind more so.
Maybe it's because it's visual, maybe not. I just feel like most of the times if you're going and approaching a guy, 9 times out of 10 he's not going to
You
be
think
like,
so?
I think so.
Have you ever curved a girl for approaching you?
Not for approaching me, because I was in a relationship.
So what would you do?
I just told her I had a girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean
well,
that's still a curve,
curving,
bro.
yeah.
That's still a curve.
But I'm not curving her for approaching me though. That was your question. Like, am I curving her because she's approaching me?
Not because, but like a girl that approached you. Have you ever curved? You say,
Oh, yeah.
because you had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if you didn't have a girlfriend? Have you ever curved a girl when you didn't have a girlfriend?
Surprisingly, no, not in person.
Oh, well, maybe your
person.
theory is right then. You got one right over here.
I mean, nah.
Oh,
but that's how I know this. Has that happened to you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I don't really like
yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, it's not.
girls are definitely curving guys more than guys are curving girls.
That's very
That's
true.
very
I
true.
actually agree with that.
I could, like, if I see a dude, if I want to talk to him, if I go and talk to him, I'm like 8 out of 10. I feel
Right.
like he's gonna talk to me. Like, he's not gonna want to curve me.
Oh, you just okay.
Because it's not even just like I'm
know
thinking
that's
like
right.
I'm this and that. I'm just thinking like
Nah, it's okay to be this and that. It's okay to be this and that.
I'm just saying like I know how men are. I don't know them all the way through, but
so why don't you do the approaching then? If you feel like 9 times out of 10 they're gonna say
the reason why, because my point is I feel like they're easy. I feel like they don't really like you all the way through. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a dude needs to approach you because that's when you'll know like he'll really like you.
Are you sure about that?
No, that's not true. Because I've seen relationships work where the woman has approached it, like they just came to the bar or whatever, and they just started a conversation.
It definitely can happen. I just think in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, so if they're never like curving, period, then they probably just talking to girls in general, period, like. Do they really like you for who you are, or like do they like?
But nobody gonna know that right off.
Well, no, not right off, but it's still like from the jump, like it's things that you like about a person that makes you want to talk to them.
Yeah.
Even if like it's not just visual, like you might have known this person from class, from somewhere, and you just kind of like them and you want to approach them. But if it's like you always talking to a dude and it's just like they never curve a lot of girls, you just like maybe they just easy to get. Maybe they just want a whole bunch of girls. They're not thinking deeper. You get what I'm saying?
Some do.
Not all of them, but
that's like early 20s.
Yeah.
Teenage. I get back to you on that.
Yeah, you gotta think about that. That's how I think. That's why I don't necessarily approach guys.
Well, would you throw the guy the energy though?
Yeah.
Because some girls, I think what they do is they sit there with the chronic bitch face. Is that what it's called?
The resting bitch face.
Oh yeah, they said chronic. Yeah. Hey, chronic too though.
Nah, but it's just like they just look at you. They don't give you no type of energy or no incentive to even approach them. So it's kind of like I'm an energy person. Me personally, I'm an energy person. So if your energy is not right, I'm not moving. Like what I'm saying? If I can't tell the energy from like the distance that we, apart from each other. And I mean,
like, if the energy is off, then they probably don't want you to talk to them.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff never bothered me, though. Like, the resting bitch face, that bothers you?
Man, listen. Only because I'm an energy person. So, I don't like having conversations and making it feel like it's forced.
And I could say, overall, you're a nice guy, I would say. Like, there's some people that are just genuinely nice people. I consider myself a nice person, but I don't feel like I exude genuinely nice energy. Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because when I look, the way I look mean. I'm really nice. So maybe I understand it and it doesn't bother me. But you're just genuinely nice.
So is it from the look, or is when you start talking to a girl?
Both. I see.
But you said off rip. I think
you should talk to him. Talk to him, and now if the energy's still not there, then stop.
Yeah.
A lot of people do have certain faces that they just can't help.
Right.
They can't help.
Yeah. Now that has happened to me as well. So
and they be nice to you ever met.
Right.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
You never know.
So, but if they're talking to you and it's like a little off.
Yeah, go ahead and go about your business. Nah, trust me. After the first question, it's like, all right, I see you on a...
Yeah, if it's like one word, if it's like,
Yeah, nah, there's something.
All right. You enjoy your drink, because I'm out of here. Right. Yo, so why do you think, like, we know all the problems, like, from our side, and I think what I wanted to hear from you is kind of like, what are the solutions? What do you think? Like us, specifically for the men in our generation, because I think we as men kind of just sit and like always complain, and I think women always sit and complain, but it's never any dialogue between the two parties to kind of have like an effective solution. It's just, okay, well, you are doing this wrong, all right, well, y'all are doing this wrong, and it's never any common ground. So what do you think?
I think the first thing is the respect. Men have to look at women as equals, and they have to respect them as equals. Because the reason why I say that, it's kind of like subconscious, right? Like sometimes, like you be thinking, yeah, we do treat them like equals, but if you're like that, what I was saying in the beginning, like if you're agreeing with your boy, and I said the same thing, you're not agreeing with me, like that's deeper. Like you might think that I'm your equal, but subconsciously you're like, nah, like
she's a subordinate.
Yeah, like that's just a woman, like. You doing that basically.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like once we get to like, that playing field where we can be equal, we can respect each other for like who, for what a man is and for what a woman is. Like I feel like then it'll be a little bit better for me. You get what I'm saying?
I think in our generation specifically, like, and I was having this conversation a few weeks ago. I think that we in our generation with the men and women, we attach the tangible things and put them in an intangible place, and take the intangible things and put them in a disposable place. So instead of having the genuine human connection or the just a connection and building a meaningful relationship, we put our careers first, we put our cars first, we put all this other frivolous shit that's gonna fade in a few years. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of things I've heard, and it's always been a pet peeve for me, is kind of like, well, I want to focus on my career. Well, I want to focus on getting a house. It's like, you can focus on doing those things, but what is really going to keep you warm at night? What's really
are you talking about like women, when women say that, or just like in general?
Anybody. Like, I don't even like when dudes do it. It's kind of like, yo, like that relationship is going to is more intangible than what your
But
career is.
some people don't want that though. Right.
I mean, cool, but if we sat here and mapped out the list of the millionaires that died lonely with broken hearts and stuff like that, I think everybody in this room would be surprised, like the amount of people that are just lacking in basic human connection. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a problem. Like I've never put something materialistic before a loved one or somebody I said.
Oh nah, yeah. I mean,
or even building it.
But I think when it comes to like your career and stuff, like I think that you should put that stuff first, especially at this age. Maybe not when you like 40. You should. I feel like you should already be in your career. I'm
not saying don't put it as a high priority. I'm saying when it debunks like the loved ones around you, or it's taking.
So you talking about loved ones, or you talking about boyfriend, girlfriend?
Both.
So I think, yeah, loved ones, your family, yes, that should always be priority. That's how I feel. And until you are with your husband or wife, that's when it becomes a priority.
But how can you even get to that stage if it's no girlfriend?
I mean, you can. I feel like you could do both, right? Like I don't feel like
that's my.
Yeah, I feel like you can do both.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think your career should take priority over like a potential partner.
Exactly.
I only feel like that should be a thing when they start getting in the way, and you're not on the same path.
Or if you're not growing, you're not motivated. Because then that becomes toxic.
Like a crutch. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that's what I was saying. I was saying it should be both. One shouldn't debunk the other.
Because when your potential partner starts getting in the way of your career, a choice is going to have to be made. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, that person is going to take their career over that potential partner because they sacrifice a lot more years in their career than their partner.
Right.
So when you say getting in the way, how can a partner get in the way?
Oh, easy. Like you're too busy. Why you always doing this? Why you always doing that? You never like talk. You can't text me at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. during the day.
Text me all
it's
day,
like Slim. I have a meeting.
That's just clinginess though. But see, that's the extreme. That's the extreme.
That's not even extreme. That's not extreme.
That's not extreme.
All day, every day.
That's very common. People say that all the time. Like, you too busy. Why you not that busy? Like,
yo,
I think that's so cool.
Fam, if I'm texting you every hour, how is that too busy?
There's some girls that
like
you can't just say good morning and then like I might go to work and then go to work and then come back and text them. They're gonna be like, they're gonna have an attitude. It's like,
no.
It's the same stuff every day. I go to work and I come back in the evening and I text you. It's the same thing. Why you get mad every time?
I think you can text in between work, but I'm saying like literally every hour, like every second of the day. That's like that's unrealistic.
Yeah, but what if you're too busy at work to text in between work? That's what I'm saying. Like some people, like for instance, in my career, when I'll be doing cybersecurity, I can't take my phone into like the work environment.
If you're going to DOD.
Yeah, I can't take my phone in there. So you're not going to hear from me from 9 to 5:30, 6 o'clock. So how are you going to deal with
that? That's different. That's when communication come into play. Yeah. But like I'm saying, in terms of like that's an extreme to what Imani was just saying, because the extreme is like every second of the day. That's not even possible, because why would any woman want to be with you if you're not even motivated? If you're not even motivating her?
Because there's some women that don't.
No, I'm saying of course. Yeah. But I'm saying like woman that know that, and like that wouldn't even be a mindset thing in my eyes. It shouldn't be. Because you should want your partner to be motivating not only himself, but motivating you.
Yeah, people
So it has
sound
to be,
minds
it's a
should
balance.
want somebody that's actually doing something.
exactly. Sensible people.
Yeah, sensible people.
Good. We don't have all that out here.
Ain't no, like, if I don't text you for 1 hour or 2 hours, that's just...
Or like if you
just
read
work.
their text and you don't get back to it for a couple hours because
yeah.
you're busy, an argument ensues. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
come on, that's way more common too. But
I mean, yeah.
That is.
So, okay, so the respect. So what else in terms of, like, the dating phase? Once you pass the initial, I guess, meeting.
What do you feel like will make it better? It's like in terms of what make the relationship better, or just like
Just the overall, like the overall approach. So yeah, leading into the dating phase now. And to counter what you were saying about the respect thing before you continue, like some women consider that nowadays in our generation, like men that's chivalrous and respectful, they considering it like a sign of weakness.
Absolutely. Everybody don't feel like that. Like that's for them. Hey, you know, that's true.
God.
how is that a sign of weakness?
Hey, I don't know.
Ask them
I
jokers.
don't know.
Like
I don't know.
It's kind of
Like
to
that-
me that is a little bit like
that's
skewed.
so
I don't,
corny to
that
me.
is-
I
that
feel like-
is-
But it's very
But
common,
it's the thing.
especially where we at.
It's
you
the
know?
thing.
I feel like
Especially where we
that's
at.
more understandable when you're like in your teenage years, maybe even early 20s. But once you get outside of that, you start growing up and you start experiencing the world.
Yo, you
you ain't
find
gonna want
somebody-
somebody that's rude and
Surprised.
ignorant all the time.
Yo,
you know?
You'd be surprised.
Wait till you find somebody that's 24, 25, 26 years
Yo,
old.
you're gonna be pissed
roaming around.
when you with somebody that's an asshole.
Exactly.
And you see everybody else living their life.
They
happy.
like that though.
Nino, I've heard women verbatim say that's too, like, he's too nice.
Oh no, I heard that too. I
Like,
heard
what?
women say that about guys. I just don't understand. Well,
I don't
actually, do I?
understand.
It's like, how is respectful being too nice?
I don't understand that.
No, I do understand that. When it starts crossing that line between being like a kind of like a yes man, that's when I can see.
Oh,
That's a yes
But
man.
yeah.
No,
That's
no,
a
I get what you're
extreme.
saying.
It's like
I get what you're saying.
it's
though.
like a
No
like,
backbone.
It's like, hey, let's go here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
we can do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Or it's like, hey, you want to do this? Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Basically,
Baby, I'm just happy to be around you. It's alright. You're being too nice.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I don't get no pushback.
That's not having your own mind. Like I think that's what that kind of.
Yep. That's
You say,
baby.
baby.
Yeah, you have. I feel like it's human nature to want a little pushback sometimes. Like,
Nah, I mean I get that.
Anybody that know
I
me,
get that.
you know you're getting the pushback on
you
it.
might get too much pushback.
I
for
get
real,
that, I
yeah.
get that.
So I can see it.
So,
Oh God, I just had on there. So you was talking about the respect thing.
yeah, the date, like, prior to the dating phase and, like, going into the dating phase, like, what do you think men should do better?
I think that men should kind of be realistic and like. Oh, this is about to sound bad, but I'm gonna just say it. Be realistic in the girls they trying to approach.
You talking about like
Shit, what you talking
think somebody
about?
out there
No.
That's what it sounds
I'm gonna
like.
be real. Like if I graduated, I'm working a full-time job, I'm doing this, I got my own place, and you, no offense, but like you living at home with your mom, you don't want to work, you don't have no ambition or goal, and you trying to approach me, and then like you get mad if I'm like not like reciprocating. I don't understand why
that's
you
what
would
you
get
mean.
mad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like just. I know that sounds like discriminatory, but like it's just
You trying
it's
to put
not
a ceiling
fair.
on
to
their
me.
capability.
Yeah, but it's not fair to me. Like
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair too.
Yeah, I think that's
a fair trade because I wouldn't. I mean, I think it goes both ways,
I
right?
thought you were saying something else.
So be realistic.
Yeah.
I know. I
Just
thought
be
you meant like
realistic.
if you know you ugly and you trying to.
Yeah, that's where I thought you was going. I was like, oh,
this
God.
y'all-
Nah, I ain't gonna go that way. That's a little bit.
Stay on course.
That's
Stay on
shallow.
course.
But like, nah,
Yeah, that
like,
is. I get
if you like, yeah,
Okay.
'cause that happens a lot. Like, and they just be like, why you ain't you now you a B? Like now you messed up in the head or whatever. Yeah, like
Right.
it happens.
Okay.
So.
So
You know, I'm just like, are you shocked?
be realistic. And how do you feel about validation?
I mean, I feel like some level of validation is needed.
You do? From your partner, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
So what if
Because it's human nature. Like, I would be lying if I say, like, we don't need a little bit of validation from our partner.
What if that's not enough?
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
What if you need validation elsewhere?
I know where you
So,
going.
okay.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
So I have two different like viewpoints on that, right?
Okay.
Okay.
We're talking about Ayeisha Curry.
Of course we are.
So on the
hold on, pause. Let's just get. You're very beautiful, very talented, beautiful family.
Shout out,
because we know how she get. Let's just get all the compliments out the way first.
Beautiful.
Then,
she is beautiful.
Yeah, you light skins or something.
Nah, don't put me in that. Don't put me in that.
My name Ben and I ain't in it.
Don't put me in that. I don't want to part.
But
colored Negro.
Oh my God, but yeah, so I think like on the first part of it, yeah, like I feel like a lot of women think like that. Like people were acting shocked, like that's a thing.
Well,
like, but
I was genuinely shocked. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like
you feel like that.
No, I don't. But I feel like it's kind of like when you say, "Oh, I'm just trying to see if I still got it," and anything,
but
right?
Who does that? Like, why is that a good idea?
People think like that though. People think like that though.
Where there's smoke, where there's fire. Like you can't.
I feel you, but that's a thing. Like when she said it, I was just like, I didn't really agree with that.
Even if
but
you
I was just like, I saw where she was coming from.
Let's say she.
There's a lot of married.
Not the platform.
But let's say that is what she's thinking, because we all have that wondering eye. Don't put that out there.
No, I feel you. And so, like the other hand of it, I think it kind of brings up a bigger question too about like how much women need validation from men. That's what I thought about it.
Okay, so this is my problem with the whole situation. You're only, to me, from the conversation she was having with Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
It just seems like, okay, I need to see if I still got it, because Steph has all these people, and it's kind of like.
She jealous of her husband. That's what I got from it.
What?
But I mean, you kind of okay.
She gets attention because we know who she is.
He's a powerful man.
Yeah, but
we know who she is.
He get attention all the time. Like groupies coming up. That's what she said. Groupies that came up to him all the time. So she probably like, dang, like, do I still got it? Like, it's a thought.
Yeah,
like, I'm sure it's a thought.
He shoots from the parking lot.
I get it. I agree with that.
Any man that does that,
and it's not like she doesn't get attention. We know who she is. There are NBA wives out there. We have no idea
who they are.
So
take it a step further. He curving her women in front of her.
Yeah, no, but she. It sounds like she wants NBA MVP championship attention. She is not a champion. She doesn't shoot from the parking lot. Beautiful cooking, wonderful food, very delicious, I'm sure. But she's not a champion.
I'm sure.
But she's not a champion. So you're not gonna get that kind of attention.
And
the
why
attention
would
you
want
get,
it, though?
and then
I don't get it.
And then the argument is, but what about people that post pictures on Instagram? They just want attention, but she has that.
That's not the same.
So clearly that's not enough.
And then
the searches on Twitter of her name aren't enough. So what else? What else?
And then on top of that, Imani, also, like, you have to think about this. Just because there aren't men directly shooting a shot, you gotta realize the position your husband in.
Right.
Men don't approach other men's girls who they respect or who they fear.
It's like, no, that's Steph Curry.
Yeah, or a combination of both. They respect and fear you.
Yeah.
So, and Steph is respected.
Yeah.
So, just off that, you should.
But she did say this was an insecurity. Like
that's a mean one though.
It was. She said I have insecurity, and I also think like I don't know if y'all remember her tweet like 3 years ago now. People probably still not really on Ayeisha Curry from when she said that tweet when she was saying like I see everybody's into not wearing clothes nowadays. Yeah. I'm just the kind of girl safe for her husband, and I think like. That got so much backlash, and then when she said this, that got backlash. I think it's just like people just wasn't on Ayeisha Curry.
So they was waiting for an excuse to actually like hate her, like another one.
But it kind of makes sense to that tweet. Like she was insecure then, and now it came out.
For what, man? Yeah. You got 3 beautiful children.
I agree.
You never know though.
I agree, but people really do be. You never know what sparks people's insecurity.
Right. So I'm guessing the reassurance from Steph. But when I heard that, I heard the reassurance from Steph and all that he's doing and the husband that he is and the father that he is from a man's point of view, like that could be taken as like it's just not enough.
That's how I think.
And it's like how much more? Like how many times are you gonna keep moving the finish line till it is enough?
Right. And then like during the whole interview, she was doing nothing but praising that man, saying he doesn't even get mad. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
this maybe
perfect. Maybe she just wanted to see if she still got it, and it's not right. But that's probably where it stops. Like,
also, you admitting it's not right?
No, yeah, I admit that.
Okay.
I didn't agree with that at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that was right, but But I got it though. I understood where she was coming from.
But you have never felt like that. So in all your relationships, you've never felt like, I wonder if other men still look at me.
Nah, because I know they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's not really.
Maybe it is just an insecurity.
But it's real. Like,
I love it.
I just think like, I don't know why she thought that, honestly.
Huh.
I still like, I'm a little perplexed because I'm like, since you know you, but again, we don't know how people feel.
Right.
She might not have that security. Like we think she should.
So you think it's nothing that Steph can do from jump? So it's not. It's
I
really
mean,
the onus is really on her then.
Yeah. She gotta take that. I don't think it's nothing. That's on her. That's something internal. Literally, that's a self thing.
He's have to ride with it.
Yeah, like.
But like
that's the way she was talking. Like you said,
yeah.
she was making it seem like he was the perfect husband. So to her point, like, sis, there's nothing else he can do.
Yeah, that's a self-esteem issue.
That's self-esteem.
And you cannot solve self-esteem issues from outside sources.
Yes, you can.
That comes from self.
Let one of us get on a platform and be like, what somebody we committed to talking about, we want to see if we still got it. That shit'll go out the window so quick.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, y'all don't do that.
But we know that.
Like, and that's what kills me. I hate the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
And like in like the dating world, like stuff like that, like
we'll be hanging from FedEx Field right now.
Man,
it'll be over.
The woman is moving that car. What? That'd be the end of us.
Stone to death, bro. Like what? Yeah, for real.
I mean, that's a double standard, but I mean, she did get pretty like dragged. Like she got drugged through the mud. Especially by men.
No, them memes are hilarious.
For real? They be dragging her all the time?
Could they did for that clothing thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People was ready. People was ready.
Then they brought up her old tweet talking about all these dudes trying to talk to me, but I'm married. And they brought that tweet up.
Yeah, like,
she
talks too much.
And not only that, not only that too, now she's on the other end, she's inviting that energy. So now you want to see if you still got it? The energy, it's gonna come tenfold. And now what you gonna do? Now Steph gonna have to deal with all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to check all these people. Why even bring that upon your family? Yeah, why even invite that?
That's an unfortunate situation to put Steph in.
I mean, it was just, she said it was insecurity though. She admitted to that.
Even if
it's like she did say like, this is an insecurity of mine.
And that's cool. Like I think we all have them. Like I'm not ruling out the possibility that people go through insecurities. Why vocalize it? You could have said, y'all could have talked about 10,000 things. That's not even related to men. You know what? Like her family, like the Curry family is powerful. Her last name is powerful. She's got a lot going for herself. Yeah, she ain't just like a bump on a log, you know, in terms of the relationship she got with Steph. She's doing like 20 different things. Yeah.
I don't even have a problem with her vocalizing it. Like, I feel like she has the right to vocalize it. And then we have the right to feel the way we feel about it. You feel me? Like, everybody has the right to feel it.
I mean, I'm just saying it like this. I speak in the direction I want my life to go. So if I'm in a committed relationship and I don't want to deal with a bunch of people or a bunch of females coming to knock on my door and turning them down, I'm not even gonna put that out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm doing many different other things. Right. You know what I'm saying? For me to talk about. It's not gonna get on a platform and I'm committed to somebody and talk about, I need to see if I still got this shit.
Yeah. I feel that. I mean, I get it. I get that. I mean, I didn't agree with that either. Like, I'm sitting there watching it with my exes. But I already was, like, thinking about her old stuff. So, I think it kind of... See, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, Ayeisha, here she go again. Yeah, here she go again. Like, that's what I was thinking in my mind. But, you know, I feel like that's real, though. I guess because she has a platform, she can't say it.
That's real insecure.
But that's how some people feel.
Yeah.
Like, that's really how some people... That's definitely insecure. That's definitely insecure.
Hey, that boy Steph started shooting out the gym after that, though. I thought he was going to, like mess
I'm going to bring just much more attention to this.
Yeah. He was dropping buckets.
He's definitely been getting on.
All right, so we got respect. We talked about validation. What is there anything else you think, just like, as men, we need to do better, especially in our generation? Because I think our generation is really killing the dating stage. Like, it's not something that's held with like respect or intent anymore. It's just
I just think like if you get the respect piece down, like I think everything else falls in place. That's how I look at it. and you get like the respect, and then actually having some goals and ambition and stuff like that, I think everything else falls in place.
All right.
And if you really like that person or you really love that person, respect is a big umbrella. A lot of stuff fall under it.
I got a question. Okay. So I got this scenario, right? It falls under all of this. We was talking about this in the chat not too long ago. All right, so say you on social media, right? Your girl posts a picture of herself, and there's a guy in the comments, and I want your take on this too. There's a guy in the comments. He's like, "Wow, your man is so lucky. If y'all ever don't work out, hit me up." And she replies and says, "Thank you, he is." Do you think that's an appropriate response?
Thank you, he is lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's an appropriate response? Because you did not address the disrespect. You have to address the disrespect. He said your man is lucky. If it doesn't work out, hit me up. She should have said, I am never hitting you up. But thank you for the compliment. Or don't disrespect me and my man. Those are acceptable responses. Not thank you, yes he is.
Or she don't have to respond.
What is that? Or don't respond. But I like to address the disrespect. I would rather her address the disrespect. But a lot of women said they didn't find a problem with the response. So maybe y'all don't think the way we think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Did you find a problem with the response?
I can see your point of view.
Yeah.
But I think in her response, she's ghosting over the last part.
Yeah, she is.
Saying,
now, if she would have been like, thank you, I'll hit you up if we do. Okay, that's disrespectful.
No.
Yeah.
That's just
But you can't, for me, you got to take it head on. You can't even ghost it. Don't leave be airtight. Don't leave any room for error.
Nothing like where address slither or
exactly.
Nothing.
You'd be like, well, she didn't say no.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like attack all angles. You have to.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Cause then that leaves me in a position where if he get out of pocket, now I gotta get into it. Cause you didn't solve it. You know what I mean? Like you didn't put him in his place, so now I have to get in it. And I don't want to get in it. I want you to solve it.
I think a no response would probably suffice.
I like the response.
Nah, don't respond to say. Don't
respond to everybody.
You're not gonna respond, then delete it.
Yeah, okay. I with that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, like if I see it and you didn't respond, I'm like, well, why did you put him in his place? You know, like that was real disrespectful.
Nah, people get left on red every day, B.
Yeah, but I don't see that though. Like on social media, that's why social media is such a problem sometimes.
It can.
Because like everybody can see that. They're like, oh, your man sweet. He must be sweeter than trying you like that.
I see some friends. She know I'm coming through them comments.
Yeah.
Like I see something here, I'm coming through them comments.
I'm not gonna do that though. I'm never gonna be in the comments and say something because I would want you to say it before I even have to.
No, like if it's continuing. Oh yeah.
Really? Yeah. I don't even know if I would, but I don't even take social media as real life anymore.
Yeah,
I see all of that as fake. I don't even see it as real life. So
You think it's just a show? It
is just a show, but
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's kind of like counterproductive to what I said then, because I would feel some type of way about her response. But I don't know. It's not real life to me. But sometimes
not real life.
It's not real life to me.
Nah,
people
it can be real. Yeah. Social media can be real.
But it ain't. I mean, like it's rare occasions where stuff like that get real on social media.
Like,
people have shot their shot on social media and have landed.
Yeah, people
be talking about shooting shots.
Yeah, coming through comments, going through the DMs, like all that.
That's a real thing.
Replying to the story.
Yeah, that.
Do you know any success stories?
Huh?
Do you know success stories? You know success stories for real? Mm-hmm. I don't think I know any success stories about people who slide in DMs. That's interesting.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. I want to kind of switch gears real quick. I know you saw the Alabama ruling, and we're gonna kind of let you take a lead on that. The only thing I'm gonna say is I don't see how a ruling could be made on something when nobody in that room can experience it.
True. Facts. So, with Alabama is the one you can't get abortion. Period.
Yeah, it's like 99 years. Jail sentence.
Yeah, I don't even think you go out of state.
Yeah, and if you leave and come back.
And the doctor, if they give you an abortion, they have life in jail.
They lose their
or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was having this conversation with my other co-host, and we kind of had different responses on it. But Yeah, everybody agreed that they don't think the government should regulate abortion.
Okay.
And I think most people kind of think like that.
But people's ideas of abortion are different.
Are very different.
Oh, okay.
We know why them. We know why they here. You know what type of time the
Yeah.
senators and.
Yeah, so I think everybody kind of agrees on that. But if we're talking about like, should people have an abortion or how should people feel about women having an abortion? I just feel like you can't really have an opinion on it if you're a man. That's how I mean, you can have your opinion, your thoughts, but to be like so gun-ho about it, I don't see the correlation.
Yeah, I can't
at all.
It's like when white people talk about black issues.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly. Like I just feel like you can't really have an opinion.
Ain't that right, Nino?
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. But we have allies out here. We have allies, and I appreciate that.
There you go. Here you go, Gadget.
You said, here you go. Don't let me get in my bag.
Go ahead. Continue, Imani.
And I also feel like I don't feel like you necessarily have to have a legitimate reason for having an abortion. If that's what you choose to do with your life, then that's what you choose to do. I'm not saying you need to be out here like abort, like using it as a form of like birth control. No, I'm not with that. But like
you got a high pain tolerance.
Yeah, exactly. But I also feel like if you're in a stage where you really don't feel like you're prepared to be a mother, I mean, if that's your decision on that, I'm not going to knock you down for that decision. And I feel like, because people are saying all these things, abortion, you shouldn't have abortion, all this, but like, do y'all care about when people are getting shot and killed in real life?
When they're raped.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see how you're so like gun-ho on like.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
I've never had an opinion on it only because I don't know what that feels. So I'm more just like a supporting.
Yeah,
like, y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is because people have come to me like in the past, like friends would be like, "Yo, I'm pregnant, and you know, I'm thinking about getting rid of it," and I'm just there like, "Yo, well, whatever you want to do, just like pray about it, and you know, talk to God about it, and then whatever you do, I'll support." But in terms of like assault, like an issue, in terms
you
of
shouldn't do that.
I ain't never.
Because also you have to realize like abortion is not something that's easy too. Like women who make this decision, that's a hard decision. So a lot of times when women do have abortions, like they've really probably thought about the consequences. Doctors have to go through these things with women. Like it's not just I'm gonna just go have an abortion. Like these are hard things that women have to process. So if they went through all of that and they still decided like to them it was a good reason, it was a good enough reason. So I don't see where the discrepancy comes into play. I really don't. Now I do feel like because I was talking to my co-host last week about it, and we talked about how late is it to have an abortion. Once you hit the third trimester, that's too late to me.
Right.
But I think the 6-week rule or something like that. I'm not trying to be funny, but like some people don't even know they're pregnant in 6 weeks. Like that's not even 2 months. That's
even if they take the test.
No, I'm just saying they might. I mean, they'll be pregnant, but they won't even know that they're pregnant. People go.
Yeah, cause I see what you're saying about that. Cause like, what if like you got pregnant like right after your period was over, and then you wait for your next period, maybe a little late, and then like you find out you're pregnant. That's already almost 6 weeks right there.
My mom actually she lost the baby, but when she got pregnant when I was in high school, my mom was like 3 months pregnant, did not know. She's like, I thought I was gaining weight.
Wow.
Yeah, and what happened was she that night when she was having miscarrying, she was like throwing up and stuff, and she's thinking like, oh, I have kidney stones or something. She went to the hospital. Of course, she's old too, so I'm like, you're not pregnant. Like nobody was thinking that. They gave her the pregnancy test, and she was pregnant. She did not know.
Wait, but I thought you don't have a period though, right?
But she's old.
Oh,
so she probably, her period wasn't necessarily like the most regular. Okay. So it's just like, you know, some people don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think third trimester. You've been carrying for a while. Of course, that's a little ridiculous to me. But like,
that's kind of too little, too late, right?
Yeah, that is. I mean, because the baby basically can live on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
But like we're talking about at 6 weeks. That's what you're talking about right there. I'm gonna put it right there. I mean, we're talking about that. It's not even. It doesn't even have a brain yet.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, can they even feel pain? Can this organism really even feel pain? But you know, people have different opinions on that. You know?
Man, you know what they're doing. Because 2040 we're supposed to be the majority, black and brown people, so you know that that white preservation is in full effect. with especially in the Confederate states. Mississippi, I think Mississippi is next. Actually, with that.
Bro, you couldn't pay me to live in Alabama.
Nah,
like,
or Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Bro,
yo, and she got experience going to Mississippi too. I've never been.
Alabama, like all them states that just make you want to just say it like that.
Yeah.
I can't live
I
there.
feel like Alabama, like Birmingham. I feel like Birmingham's like the only like legitimate place you could probably stay, but that's it. But Mississippi, none. No city.
Not even Jackson.
Not even Jackson.
Yeah, imagine,
I went to Jackson. I'm just like, this ain't it.
Imagine going to like a Walmart in Mississippi.
There's nothing but Confederate shirts.
Oh my God, bro! You would get heckled by the
crazy.
minute you walked in there. I can already feel it.
I just, and when I think about
There's a lot of black
Mississippi,
people in this city too.
it is.
Because you know Jackson State.
Yeah, it is. But when I think about Mississippi, I just kind of think like, what is the government doing? Like, it's super poor down there. Like, y'all, it's like
I
OD. It's no progression in that state at all. Like when I got off the plane, I'm like,
interesting.
But history has showed they didn't really want to progress. They kind of liked how they had things going down.
Yeah, I heard they had like one of the worst school systems. Like
and you can tell they're not
really
progressive. Yes. When I went there, I'm like, I went to the capital of the state, and it was.
Yeah, actually, I read an article literally 2 days ago about it ranked all 50 states in the best places and worst places to live based on like education, economy, and all that.
Mississippi was like
Alabama was second to last.
What was the last one?
Louisiana.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. I was shocked at Louisiana being last. That was last. Alabama was second to last. And then like of course Mississippi. It was like all
Mississippi used to be worse.
Yeah, I thought Mississippi would have been.
And then Washington was
I'm shocked
one.
about Louisiana.
Yeah, me too.
I was shocked too.
Yeah,
I only went to New Orleans, but I love New Orleans.
And they have Baton Rouge as well. My teammate's from Baton Rouge, so.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Disheartening, right?
I was hurt.
Yeah, that's a little bit shocking.
I was hurt.
Yeah.
But I guess they got to factor in all the other little cities around.
Yeah, that we may not be aware of and stuff like that.
For sure. But yeah, as far as abortion goes, it's her choice. She's carrying that baby. You know what I'm saying?
We don't got no opinion on it.
Yeah,
that's quiet this whole time.
I'm just saying like that's a very like
whatever y'all
slippery
want to do.
slope. Like even like it was a situation. It was a situation in Ohio. I think Ohio's another one that's having some type of abortion. I think it's Ohio.
Really?
You might have to fact check me, but I think it's Ohio. 11-year-old girl got raped by a 26-year-old. She got pregnant, and they will not let her have an abortion.
Oh,
that's the thing that's going on right now. That's just.
Yeah, that's
it.
I don't get what y'all are trying to. Cause I just don't understand. I don't get it. It just doesn't click to me.
Yeah. What, babe? Yeah? You want to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy. That's me. Hey, whatever makes you happy, you know? Your experience is your body.
Yeah,
like, whatever you want, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, becoming, and then also like being a parent in general, that's
a big
responsibility. Huge. We all know that every mother is not a good mother.
Every mother is not fit to have a child.
They're not.
Yo, man, I was in CVS one day to that. Not every mother is fit to, or not every woman is fit to be a mother. Yo, when I tell you this black lady called her daughter a nappy, get your nappy headed ass out of here, I was just like, the whole store was just like, it was nothing but black people, but we was all looking at her like, yo, you gonna poison this little kid.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Like,
right there.
That's where
you already planting the seed. You don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, parents say, like, some parents say that to their kids.
Yeah.
It's bad, but that's definitely a thing.
Yeah, and their thing is just like, it's not even bad that they're just gonna grow up hating you. They're gonna grow up hating themselves.
Yeah, they're gonna hate their hair.
And as a black girl, as a black woman, like,
that's already bad enough. Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah, I could never do that. I wouldn't do that.
3 kids and like the little girl wasn't even doing nothing. She was just chilling.
That's too much.
I was
Ooh, I could not.
I was just like, yo, like,
ain't nobody say nothing.
Nah, they said something when she walked out of there.
Oh, okay.
When she walked out of there, like it's kind of like. It's like you want to say something, but it's like...
You feel like it's not your place.
Yeah.
It's not your family, not your people. You don't know them.
Yeah.
So.
But I know people in that store was like, yo, I just want to get that little girl and just give her a hug, like, cause...
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
That is. That's... Oof. Hey, but it happens. That's why I said every mother is not fit to be a mother.
Yeah.
That's facts.
For sure.
For sure.
Alright. Y'all heard Ari Lennox album?
I did.
What you think?
I like that.
Did we do our music section?
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
Dang.
Who, okay, hold on. Is it a guy or a girl?
They gonna tear your ass
Is it a guy
up
or a
in there.
girl?
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
What song does she
Tear
have?
you up in the
What song
Shea
comment
does
Butter
section.
Baby, you heard that song?
How's that go?
With J. Cole, right?
Shea Butter Baby.
You ever heard that?
Oh, I have heard that song.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
but
that's alright.
it's weird though. We was talking about this not too long ago. Like music nowadays, I don't know the artist. I just be
Know
knowing
the
the songs.
Some songs.
Like it be so
That's
many
bad.
people. I'm like, who is this person? They say the song. I'm like, oh, okay, I know who that is.
Yeah.
But I don't really. Is she new? Like, did she just come
fairly,
out?
fairly.
Fairly, but she did have some songs like 2 years ago. But as far as like this new album,
She like made the stallion new.
She made the stallion.
No, she's made the stallion new.
Oh,
Same type of new, yeah.
I thought you said she made Meg the Stallion.
No, no,
She did.
no.
Nah, like
No,
yeah,
man.
but it was
Sorry.
cool. I liked it. It's real smooth.
Yeah, that's good. I haven't heard it all the way through yet. Still, I've been listening to recently DJ Khaled. album.
I listen to that joint every
Fire.
day.
I ain't hear.
I listen to that joint every day. Higher, I listen to that joint on the way here. I had it on repeat.
I listen to the Ross joint,
What's
the Ross and Jeezy joint, the Big Boy Talk.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that
That's
song.
one of my favorite songs.
That's not one of the songs I'll be replaying. Though. What I like about DJ Khaled is he's so versatile, bro. He really like the Avengers, low key. He get everybody,
all the producers, all the
producers, all the artists
Yeah.
together, bro. And you got like stuff for like the rappy rap people, like the underground people.
Mhm.
Then you got stuff for like the
trap.
You got the trap. Then you got stuff for the club. You got the summer bangers with Jealous and all of that. Like and
Yeah,
Justin
Justin
Bieber, bro.
Yeah.
You got Jeezy and Justin Bieber. Like those are two completely different ends of the spectrum.
And I think he does well too because he like it's kind of like what Nas did with Illmatic when he just grabbed all the best producers and put them in a room.
Yeah.
Khaled goes and grabs. I feel like he goes and grabs all the relevant producers for different types of sounds and just puts them all into this one project.
You know what I always wonder about DJ Khaled?
Mhm.
Like, what type of involvement? Cause we know what type of involvement Diddy has when it comes to his like executive
EPing?
producing.
Yes.
What does DJ Khaled actually do?
I
Is
think
what I want to
he
know.
should because so the thing with producers, a lot of things people hear producer and just think beat maker.
Yeah,
And that's not.
but I don't
that's
even
not
think he
the-
makes beats.
Yeah, that you don't have to make the beat to be the producer because if you're restructuring the song, if you're grabbing the people or certain instruments for that beat, or you're just restructuring the song for the artist, that's producing.
Yeah.
You're still producing it. That's why engineers need more credit because engineers are the ones who kind of not only make the sound crisp, but they do a lot of the structuring of the song sometimes.
So what I think he does, this is how I always picture it. I feel like he picks out the beat from a list of beats, probably. He listens to it and picks it out. He may be like, oh, matter of fact, you know who sounds good on this? Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne. Picks them out. And he may have like some
That's
type
EPing.
of like,
That's what I think.
he may just be like,
EPing.
he hums it, but he doesn't actually have the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then Justin Bieber takes that joint, adds the lyrics on there, that everybody else writes their verse, and then boom, now it's a DJ Khaled song.
Right.
That's how I feel like that happens. I may be wrong, but that's how I always pictured it. Same with London on the Track and all people like that. I feel like that's what they do.
Dr. Dre,
Dre,
same time he
yeah.
grabs a bunch of beats.
But I feel like they all different than Diddy though. Cause Diddy will hear the instrumental and be like, nah, add some harps right here. Now take the keys out right here.
Yeah.
Pharrell's like that
Double
too.
back on that
Pharrell is
snare.
too, yeah.
Like you said, Pharrell.
Pharrell's
Pharrell
definitely-
makes beats though.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying in terms of an EP ear, like
okay.
you're doing that structuring that you were just alluding to, like Diddy does. Pharrell does that a lot too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and Pharrell sticks to it too. Like Tyler the Creator
Pharrell
was telling a
Jazz,
story about Pharrell, and he was like, he got Pharrell on song, and then he was like, Pharrell, I really like, I love how you doing it. You should like go up right here. Pharrell be like, you know, I really like the way I actually did it. That's like the vision that I had for it. And then he's like, all right, you know
You know
got
what, hands off.
Yeah.
you got millions and millions of records.
I know, I get to try.
Yeah.
But I always wanted like people like that, like what they actually do. So.
Yeah, but always just grabbing the producer, putting it together. What else y'all been listening to? Outside that?
Schoolboy
Megan?
Q too, but that's one of my favorite artists though.
Yeah, I like Schoolboy a lot.
I ain't heard him.
But
He's
you
good.
heard of Schoolboy?
No, I know who he is. I know who he is, but I don't.
Lord,
I actually don't be
have
listening
mercy.
to rap like that.
Oh, you don't like old hip hop?
I mean,
what do you listen to?
Really?
I listen
Rough
to
Riders?
like
No.
not at all. Like I
Love
listen
too.
to like old music or R&B.
So it's either Isley Brothers or Ari Lennox. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Shit, Isley Brothers.
Like the rap
Some
nowadays,
Luther.
I could not tell.
Oh no.
I can't really tell you nothing about it.
Yeah, we don't listen to the radio. Like, or I don't. I'm speaking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love hip hop like forever, but I be like diving into different like stuff. Like I be listening to French songs.
Like French Montana?
He
I'm
said
about to flip
French.
this table over.
Oh,
This man said French Montana.
You said I listen to French. So
I said
He
I
said
listen to-
French songs.
Bro, I just
Oh,
said
my
I
bad,
love
my
hip
bad, my
hop,
bad.
but I be diving into other areas like French songs, French Montana.
No, my bad.
This guy,
Yeah, my bad.
bro, I like French. I be listening to reggae. I be listening.
Yeah, I love bullshit.
Sometimes they ain't even speaking English, but if I like the song, I like the
So, yeah.
song. You feel me? I even found a country song I like.
The
Only
only know you
one.
ain't about to bring up Lil Nas.
No, I'm not you. I'm not you. I do
Yeah.
love that song though. You don't like that song?
That's alright.
That song
The
bang.
kids killed it.
The kid, I think it's for
song
kids.
bang.
This is not for me.
I just like, ugh.
It's alright though.
That's
It's
all
alright.
right.
If we come on the club, I vibe to it.
I feel like that every time. I'll be like, man, that's alright. But then when that joint come on, I'm like, right. I got no. I mean, that's no tough, bro.
I mean, I support, you know.
Yeah,
black
get your
men
money.
doing it,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's tough.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm with the old school.
Old stuff.
Yeah, that's all I
Motown.
like. Yeah, literally.
Motown?
Yes.
So
I
who?
go way back.
OJs.
I like OJ's, Marvin Gaye, Aretha,
Luther.
Luther. Yes.
Why you say it like that?
That's how you gotta say that man name.
Yeah, Luther.
Luther.
He looked like a
Little bit of
Luther.
Oh, wow.
I think because
Okay.
my parents like played that when I was growing up,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
probably got used to it.
Mm.
For sure. My grandfather was like that a lot still.
Yeah,
For
my
real?
mom would play all
Yeah,
this.
vinyl and all that.
Oh no, my mother used to listen to like Lauryn Hill.
That's
I
my
love
mom.
Lauryn
Lauryn
Hill.
Hill and India Arie is what I got. from
I
my
Yeah.
mom.
love.
Erica Badu and
Erica,
Mhm.
Jill.
we used to a lot of funk
Jill.
too. I like a lot of funk, like that old funk
Mm.
music.
Mhm.
Yeah, I used to like that, like the Parliament and them George Clinton.
Mhm.
George Clinton.
Yeah.
I used to love that joint. I made a
Music
whole
was
playlist.
just good then. Like they put their soul into it. To
Yes.
me.
That's why I like
Like,
Curtis
they
Mayfield
really-
too.
They put their
Yeah.
soul in it, but they put way too much. Cause them songs be like 12 minutes. And it be all, this song be
beat
12
rock for
minutes.
like
Bruh,
3 minutes.
It's so long.
The beat rock for like 3 minutes.
Right, bruh. You be in the car. We what the fuck? That is on a repeat. Nah, we
No,
8
still
minutes
no.
in.
No.
That is a fact.
Yo,
That
you
is
let
a
the
fact.
beat rock for like 3
Bruh.
minutes.
That is-
Yo,
that
that's
is definitely
crazy.
true.
It be so. I don't
That
even
is-
realize
They
it.
had
It's
time
like,
to kill in the booth.
That
Like,
is definitely true.
like that is crazy. Like I
That
ain't
is
never
forever,
heard soul.
Yeah,
Like
that-
that's
it
why
goes
you
pretty
can
long.
sample it so easily.
Yeah.
You got the loop right there.
no, for real. The whole last 5 minutes of the song.
Yeah.
They did it just for you. They already
Yeah.
knew you were gonna want this job.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely
Okay.
is like that.
Yeah. So
That's what's
so
up.
so when you listen to rap, who is like your go-to then?
Drake.
Drake. That's a safe go-to.
Hey, Drake or
That's
like
a safe
who
go-to.
else? I don't even have like a favorite rapper. Like I don't have a
Do you
favorite
feel like your
rapper.
loyalty lies in Drake?
No, not loyalty.
No. Okay, so you're not one of them.
No, not at all. I just feel
Thank
like if I'm listening
God.
to something like rap related, it's
Yeah.
probably. I mean, it could be anybody though.
Kendrick.
They were
Yeah, I
kissing
like
him the other
Kendrick.
day,
I
too.
love Cole.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I
like
forgot
Cole,
that.
too.
He from Carolina, so
Yeah.
you know, I like some trap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
no.
saying? I like a little trap. You know.
Trap is okay. I
I
can
like a
like
little
it.
trap.
But I've been
I like
banging
a
that
little turn
Schoolboy
up
Q
music.
joint.
Yeah, I like Crash Talk.
But I didn't like his album before that, Blank Face.
People saying they like that one better.
No.
Some
Better than Oxymoron?
not better than us.
Oh, I was about to say. No.
Better than Crash Talk. Not better than
I had to
us.
get back to you on that.
Like,
Crash Talk got to sit on me for a little bit, but Oxymoron is his best joint. Crash
Yeah.
Talk,
That's a fact.
I'm not Crash Talk. Blank Face was okay. This joint, I like it better than Blank Face so far.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the only one that listens to Styles P still. So
I don't-
yeah.
I
Oh yeah, nah, this is the first album. Like, Styles is one of my favorite.
I didn't get
rappers,
to
so-
it. You listen to Styles?
What's up with it?
Faithfully.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, faithfully.
Hmm.
He didn't have like 4 or 5 projects in like the last year.
Did you hear Juvie?
Oh.
With Juvenile. With
It's a song that he got
with
out.
G-Eazy.
No,
It's a new
and
song.
City Girls.
it's crazy.
Juvenile verse.
Yeah.
That boy went off.
Yeah.
I did not expect that from Juve. I used to like Juve.
He definitely
Yeah,
But you think he old now? Like, man,
Nah,
you
he
ain't
still
really
got
rap.
it.
That boy killed that verse.
Yeah.
He killed that
was.
Yeah,
That was
people be
cool.
sleeping on the old folks.
He got people
For sure.
wanting albums now. People was like, yo, if he coming like this on this song,
Yeah.
he need to drop an album.
Facts.
Listen to the
I'm
song.
gonna go listen. I'm gonna check that out.
And I like, you probably don't like G-Eazy because he white, but I like G-Eazy. No, for real.
That's not why I don't like G-Eazy.
Oh, but you don't like him.
That's not why.
That is why. That is why. You try to
No,
cover
it's
up.
not.
Why don't you like G-Eazy?
I don't like his music.
G-Eazy
I don't
is
like-
tough, bruh. Bruh, his lyrics are good.
All right,
And he makes good songs. And he has a good voice for rap. Like, the way
I tried some of his other songs, but the ones I've heard, it wasn't. It was like, this is cool.
G-Eazy tough,
It's cool.
bro. Come on, man. What do you think about Macklemore?
I don't listen to him like that either.
I like Mac Miller. Listen to Macklemore.
I like Mac
Yeah,
Miller.
Mac Miller was unproblematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
true.
everybody
Mac
knows
Miller.
Mac Miller.
R.I.P.
Well,
Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Facts.
You got any more questions for us, Miss Imani?
No, I think I'm good.
You think you
But,
good?
yeah.
You think you got
I think
everything
I got
on?
everything put on the table. I think my mind is clear. Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah. It's a good
Okay.
rap.
Okay. Appreciate you for coming. Thank you
For
for you always have
Yeah.
your home away from home. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
It's been Relentless Reasons, episode 4. We'll see y'all next time.